Good day, brothers and sisters. This is Steve Sandoval, and welcome to Pathways of Hope. In today's passage, I would like to reflect on Jesus' statement where he said, "Peace I live with you, my peace I give to you. I do not give to you the kind of peace that the world gives. Do not let your hearts be troubled, and do not let them be afraid." The context of this passage is that Jesus is preparing his disciples for his impending arrest and crucifixion. And he knows that when this happens, the disciples will be confused, desperate, and fearful. And more so if they are thinking that he is the kind of Messiah that will bring them the kind of peace that the world is speaking of, like the peace of the Roman Empire, maintaining law and order, or what they call Pax Romana, where those who oppose the empire or are perceived to be enemies are crucified. No, this is not the peace that Jesus brings. It is nothing like that. And he wants to tell them that he is leaving to them his peace, his kind of peace. Now, the Bible word of peace or shalom never means simply the absence of trouble. It means to them that everything that makes a person good. Jesus' farewell wish is that his disciples would have a personal relationship with him. It is a peace that is not a state but a relationship of his disciples abiding in him. It is as if he wanted them to remain faithful, because he knows that at the end, after his death, our Father will resurrect his body, and that he will come again victorious over death on that Easter Sunday. He wanted to say that if they abided in him, remained obedient to the Father, following his example, even death unto the cross, death cannot ever separate them from the love of the Father. And he has proven that when he resurrected from the dead. That is his promise. That is his kind of peace. Now, I want you to close your eyes and imagine that Jesus is right now there in front of you. He's sitting before you, and he's saying to you, "Do not be afraid. Do not fear the future, even during this pandemic." He says, "I give you my peace." Not the kind of peace that the world offers, but the peace that he will give to you as the resurrected Christ. And he asks you, as you meditate with closed eyes, where in your life do you need his peace at the moment? Do you need it in a relationship? Do you need it in your work? Or is it that kind of peace you need for your heart. Peace with yourself. Tell Him He is before you. Pray with all sincerity and honesty now. Tell Him about your need for peace. And ask Him to let His peace touch you where you need it the most. God bless you all.